What's up, everybody? Welcome to Two Bald Guys and a Beard. I'm just kidding. What's up, people? This is Corey.
Two B's and a B.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So my name is Corey. This is Craig and George. Craig and George are Craig is the founder and George is one of the owners of High Speed Daddy. Together, they are the High Speed Daddies, and I am just here to facilitate the show, keep it moving. And I want to say a huge shout out to our friends at Culture City, where we are simulcasting right now.
Are we on Lean Green Dad too?
You know, we're not, but I'll share it to Lean Green Dad. That's
okay.
Sweet
You better.
Say. I'll share it
Why
right
not?
now to Lean Green Dad. Yeah, it's a big. Dominique Wilkins shared something the other day, so we gotta get that shared. Okay, I'll do that right now. But before I do, guys, I want to talk about what we're going to be discussing today, and that is Father's Day. I have a 7:30 in the morning date with my wife on the porch every day. Full transparency, we got in a little tiff, so it wasn't like the best date, but I was thinking about Father's Day. And I was thinking about, what do I I don't know, not need or want, but like what do we expect or think Father's Day is going to be? And it's crazy for me because I used to really think that there needed to be big deals made for things like my birthday and my Father's Day and my anniversary, things like that. But as I've gotten older and wiser, hopefully, I feel like those things don't matter at all to me personally. Now, I'm not speaking for all guys and what's right and wrong. I'm just saying for me, I really do mean it when I say just being with my family is enough, especially now with everything going on. I think it's enough. But so that's what we're talking about today. Who wants to go first out of you?
I'll jump right in. And I'm going to say I never used to think it was a big deal, right? Father's Day, I've got the kids and everything. Once you become a father, it's all about the kids, right? However, and this is something that I'll give George props for enlightening me, that it's okay to have things for yourself. It's okay to have you time, right? And things like that. It's okay to receive, right? And you need to receive. It's good for your soul. So I used to be like, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. However, in a little way, because you want them to do a little bit, because if not, then there will be like a little bit of disappointment possibly, because you have some natural expectations and things. And I know George is going to like love to play with all this I'm saying. And I'm setting them up great and I love it. And, to be honest, I kind of want it to be a big deal. I kind of want the kids to maybe write things out and make me a custom card. Because I need to feel appreciated as well. Right. Yep. But I do have a healthy family. That's all I could wish for, especially now in these times, and whatnot. Ultimate gratitude for everything we have and everything we've built, in the family and this and that. But, like my ultimate Father's Day, and I'll get right into it. I was having trouble thinking about this, right? Is it spending time with the family? I spend time with the family every day. I get a lot of time with my family every day. I go overboard. I think I want maybe like an hour or two to just go on a hike by myself, to be honest with you. I just want a little gap of alone time to do a me thing so that I can fill my tank and then come back and be even in a better mood and appreciate my family and have them appreciate me in that great mood. And I was like, is that going to be too much? Is that selfish? And I don't think it is, because if I can fill up my tank and be the best version of myself then by doing my own thing, if that's what I really want to do. And for me, I'm like, it's a hike. It's a let's take a break, a little meditation I'll put in there, breathe into the world. I think that's okay, because in the end goal, it's going to make me a better person to show up for my family. So that's what I want, that little gap of alone time. But if my family, if it's like a coffee that they bring me in bed and, a donut and something like that, and that's all I get for the day, like that is awesome. I am cool with that.
Like Homer Simpson style.
Exactly. Yeah. What do you think, George?
Tell us.
Well, Craig was like telling everybody like how I was gonna think, so I'm
Oh,
okay.
Jedi mind tricked you.
Okay. Yeah, like I love all of this on so many different levels, and like what Craig just nailed is like we have our needs, we have our wants, and we have to set everybody else up around us to win by communicating them openly and very clearly and not allowing that space for that unspoken expectation, right? Like I was thinking about this the other day because I didn't know what day Father's Day was. I was like, oh, is it this weekend? And I'm out of town away from my family. And I was like, well, I wonder what they're going to do. Well, I wonder if they're going to do anything. And I was like, why am I thinking this? Like, what? And I was like, oh, because I haven't spoken my expectations out. And so I'm already using it as evidence. And so it's about being like really clear and connected, whether your Father's Day, for me, like whether your ideal Father's Day is like alone time or family time or an activity or no work or like whatever it is, very selfishly own it all the way through and just communicate it effectively though. So like you set everybody else up to win, and then, you know, you're clear and you'll feel like, in my opinion, like I'll feel great with anything that happens, even if nothing I asked for happens, because I felt like I put it out there and I got it out there, and then it was just supposed to look different. So that's my interpretation on all of it.
I like
No,
it.
agreed. And that's the same thing. And I've been horrible with that in the past of like, you know, I wonder what they're going to do for me. No, you got to tell them what you want, right? You know, tell your wife like, hey, I just want an hour or two of like me time or something like that. Or, hey, I'd love to go out to dinner. Can't really do that right now, but order in or something along those lines. I'd love to not have to cook tonight for the family. I would love to sleep in, you know, today. Right. Or something along those lines. And it's okay to communicate that stuff because you'll set the rest of the family up to win, essentially. And if they win, they're going to feel more positive about things and be more happy and not feel like they let you down with anything. So just that communication aspect is key. It's great.
Okay. I have a little one answer question for you guys. Okay. That we're going to go physical gifts here. Okay. So if you were to be given something, a physical gift handed to you, what would you want? And before, I'm going to just vamp to give you a couple seconds to think about this. And as I'm mentioning this, I have to call attention to the Ultimate Gift Buying Guide for Dads, which is on the High Speed Daddy website. I'm going to find it and link to it. But we have a comprehensive list of some of the best dad gifts. If you are a gift giver, if your love language is gifts, then this is what you need. This blog post, it's got everything for you. Oh, somebody in our group said a high-speed diaper bag. Now that's super sweet. That's super sweet.
So someone just took my answer because that's what I was going to ask for.
All right. So do you guys want me to go first or do you want to go first?
You go first. I'm still thinking.
All right. Mine is a weighted workout vest. Okay. I want a cool vest that makes me look like really neat and really cool. And I wanted to have the weights in it. Now I found one that's like 35 pounds. I have a backpack. It's like a sack full of sand that I wear on my backpack or on my back. Oh, look at that. There it is, dude. Way to go. But yeah, for me, that's what I want. I think it's like a little bit more evenly distributed rather than like just on my back. All the weights on my back. It's good for push-ups. I get it. But I'm trying to do some calisthenics lately. And I really love it to just be a little more, you know, not supportive, like just evenly distributed, because I feel like the backpack is just like weighing me down, man. It's not good for the shoulders, you know? So that's mine.
You know, and it's funny. I just brought that out. It's one of my plate carriers with the body armor and stuff like that. And I was looking for a weighted like fitness vest in place of that for a while. And they're hard to come by right now because everyone's stuck at home. Everyone's doing home fitness and things like that. And just like dumbbells and, you know, other exercise equipment, a lot of that stuff is hard to come by currently. Mm-hmm. You know, there's still a few other places out there, but it's all how much you want to spend, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great one. George, I'm going to defer to you. I'm still thinking on this one, man.
Mine's easy. Garmin Overlander for my Jeep, because we got the Jeep, and so now I need the off-road GPS. So that one's really easy right now, because that way we can just keep going camping and off-roading.
There you go.
Right, mine's easy. Now you have to go.
Yeah, oh man. As I look out the window at our family pool that we have there, I just came up with a great idea. I want an automatic vacuum cleaner for the pool so that I don't have to spend an hour vacuuming the pool every week. And I don't know why I haven't bought it yet. They're not horribly priced or stuff like that. And it just, the pool is the vein of my existence. Ugh, I hate and love that thing so much.
I thought about getting a pool, but I was decided against it because it's just too much maintenance. I was like, forget it.
It's a bit, but you know what? Now we have the young family and stuff, and the kids love the thing. Especially last year, it came in super helpful when High Speed Little Man broke his arm, because that was the one activity he could still do last year. We got a waterproof cast, and we were in the pool 4 to 6 hours for like 4 weeks while he couldn't ride his bike. He couldn't go on a play set. You know, he was not supposed to run around, stuff like that. So it came in really handy at that point.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, it's, you know, and the other one is, you know, High Speed Daddy diaper bag or even a lunch bag. So
yeah, no, it's a good one. And I do, well, I just turned up my sound so I can't. Okay, I want to give a shout out to one of our High Speed Daddy Provide, Protect, Connect private Facebook group members. Actually, Craig, you want to give him a shout out? You give him a shout out. You're the owner. You know who just
I'm surprised he's not on, but at the same time, I'm not surprised he's not on. He's usually on everything we do. He comments on every post we put out there on the High Speed Daddy Provide, Protect, Connect group, on our men's group on Facebook. And that's to Joseph, and I'm gonna screw up his name here, and I think it's Bodine. Okay. And I probably butchered his last name. I'm sorry. He knows who we're talking about here. Joseph just had baby number 2 yesterday. Beautiful boy. And it's especially a big deal because Joseph is a current active duty Marine, and he was away and missed their firstborn, the birth of his firstborn. And he was so excited to be around for the birth of number 2. And he was there. He posted like 3 times yesterday in our Facebook group about everything before, during, after. It was awesome. So congrats to Joe out there. We appreciate you, dude. And thank you so much.
Awesome. All right, guys. So we've talked about, you know, what the Father's Day gifts might be and things like that. The setting, is it around the family? Is it alone? Neither is a better answer than the other. I mean, for me, I think it's half and half. I think the morning I would like to be alone, and then I would like to spend the evening maybe watching a family movie. But the problem is, whenever I pick a family movie, they don't like it because it's scary or it has action or bad words, and I always get in trouble. So we end up watching some Disney movie that I don't want to watch. Like sometimes Daddy doesn't want to watch cartoon movies. But then we find something in the middle. We land on like Back to the Future. And I'm like, yes, there we go. Like I can do some Back to the Future, even though there's a couple, you know, D words and A words and stuff like that. I don't want to say I'm on here because, of course.
Do your kids ask like and I know your kids are a little bit older than mine. Do they ask a crazy amount of questions about like regular human movies or whatever you would say, non-cartoon movies? Because my kids
regular human movies.
Human movies. But no, like my kids will ask questions like every 30 seconds. What's going on here? What's doing this? Why are they doing that? This and that. I don't get it. Blah, blah, blah. And it totally distracts from like watching the movie at all. So I'm like, all right, Moana it is. All right.
During terrestrial movies, Craig, yes, my kids do ask multiple questions every second of the movie. That's why we have a trampoline in our living room. It's a mini tramp. I'm just like, if they start asking too many questions, it's like, trampoline. Go.
It's like time
and they're just like, but daddy, I just
like, no talking while jumping on trampoline.
How about you, George? Do you shut down the talking during movies, or are you just like whatever you'd like to talk about?
No, I tried. Nope, it's just a part of the process. That's part of the process. Even when I go to the movie theaters with my daughter, she'll do it in the movie theater, and I'm like,
come on. But she's 15 now?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd expect that out of Branson, but
yeah, but now she's like, I know it bothers you. I'm just doing it because I want to do it. I'm like, okay, got it. No, I love that. No, but yeah, no, we just accept it. It is what it is. And for me, like, I think the ideal day is like just a little bit of reflection time, maybe a hike or a walk, and then, the rest of the day, like family time and definitely like veg out time, watch a movie or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd love to feel like I have the problem of always feeling like I have to do something, right? Whether it's around the house, whether it's for the High Speed Daddy business, whether it's, I like, my head is always thinking so far ahead, 3-6 things down the line, that I'd love to figure out how to just be present and not have to think about things I have to do and just be present with the family, right? That would be a great Father's Day gift for me. And I think going on that little hike or whatever, like I kind of want to do, will be a good jump start to hopefully do that for Father's Day. And to be honest, I'm working on it to do that for every day.
Yep.
But it's difficult and it's hard and it's real. So
yeah, I feel you. Well, here's the thing, folks. This show is here to bring a little smile to your face. This show is here to let you know that you're not alone. All right. We are real dads and we are in the thick of it. And there's a place that we all, us dads specifically, gather and support each other a little bit more in a private community. And that is the group that you heard about, the High Speed Daddy Provide, Protect, Connect. It's a private Facebook group for dads. We will be figuring out a way to have our moms, connect very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. But right now we are supporting the dads as much as we can together. And
dads, men in general. We've got uncles in there, grandpas. We've got, just men in general, right? So, but yeah, any guys that are going through some issues, we pop some jokes. There's some comedic stuff going on in there, but there's a lot of real talk as well. A lot of people with problems, a lot of people just asking advice. So it's great things going on there.
Good stuff. George, you want to say anything else before we leave?
Everybody have an awesome Father's Day when you figure out what you want to do, and make sure you tell people so they can give it to you.
Love it. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We love you. We will see you next week here on the High Speed Daddy channel. Bye.
Bye.